1 in 8 Marylanders are at risk of becoming hungry. That's almost 500,000 people, and more than 38% do not qualify for federal or state food assistance. Joining us today is Liz Crammond, Senior Manager of Special Initiatives for the United Way of Central Maryland. Thanks for being with us, Liz.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
That's kind of a staggering number if you think about it.
Absolutely. It's really important to see the need that hunger exists in our community, and the odds are really stacked against low-income families. 1 in 5 Baltimore City residents, including children, are food insecure. They don't know where their next meal is coming from. And we're seeing the issue in the surrounding counties as well. More than 345,000 Central Marylanders are food insecure.
Yeah, that is really incredible to think about. And more families are depending on additional resources now, probably more than ever. And I'm just curious, if they don't qualify for food stamps, what kind of help is out there?
There's limited help that's available. Many organizations and families lean on emergency food assistance programs, like donations that are coming in through the Harvest for the Hungry campaign. A lot of families that don't qualify because they're just above the income threshold for food stamps, also known as the food supplement program, are often relying on those emergency food pantries and food banks in our community.
Okay, and that of course is where the food bank comes in, and we just spoke
Absolutely.
to them. With all the resources in Maryland, you know, you'd think that people would be able to get the help that they need, but is it accessibility? Is it, you know, lack of information that keeps them from doing it?
There's a variety of reasons why food insecurity exists. It's not because there's a lack of food. It's really because food insecurity is rooted in poverty. Many families have unexpected situations that arise, like emergency visits to the doctor, car repairs that need to be made, or the loss of a job. And so they oftentimes have to cut from their food budget. And so they're also taking into account many obstacles like food access and availability. Many families don't always have access to a car, or they live in a food desert, and so they're relying on services that are available that aren't always meeting their needs.
And quite frankly, it's probably embarrassing for people to actually, you know, reveal that that's where they are.
Absolutely. There's a lot of stigma associated with food insecurity. Kids don't always want to share that they're hungry when they're going to school, and it's really impacting their experiences at school. Similarly, people just are ashamed that they can't necessarily feed their children or feed their complete family, so they're skipping meals and just trying to go unnoticed.
Yeah, I think you bring up a good point, because you know, it could be a classmate of yours, it could be a neighbor. You just don't know necessarily.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the efforts of the United Way. There's so many things that you all do as an organization. Why is hunger one of those things that you really spearhead?
We're really focused on changing the odds for families and communities, and because the odds are stacked against many low-income families, United Way of Central Maryland's Access to Healthy Food initiative is really a strategy to help stabilize families. We're making sure that healthy food is available and accessible to those in need, and we're doing that in a multitude of ways, such as partnering with the Maryland Food Bank to contract grow from local farmers healthy and fresh food that can go into the emergency food system. We're also working, once the food has been sourced, to make sure that it's getting to those in need by concentrating on building true, strong distribution channels, making sure that food is getting to those in need and is well stored with refrigeration. And finally, we're focusing on access and affordability, really making sure that those in need are getting connected to public benefits when they qualify, as well as healthy cooking classes so they can learn about healthy eating and nutrition, and then fresh produce.
And what do you think we can do as a society to kind of, you know, make this our problem rather than, oh, that's their problem?
There's many different ways. Awareness is the biggest way. Participating in the Harvest for the Hungry campaign really raises awareness for folks to understand that hunger is not just an issue that exists overseas, it's an issue that we have in our community here. So if you can donate a few items, or if you can make a non-monetary donation to a local organization that is addressing food insecurity, those are great ways to get involved.
Okay. Talk about how federal food and nutrition programs assist needy children in particular.
There's the main way is that they're supporting families to provide them with a larger food budget. Families will receive additional funding through the food stamp program, known in Maryland as the food supplement program, or the WIC program, for families to be able to provide more alternatives for their children and support them. There's also the free and reduced lunch program that's offered in schools, so children can have access to healthy lunches, as well as free breakfast programs.
And what are the most effective methods of just being able to reduce childhood hunger in Maryland? You mentioned some of them, but what seems to be working the best?
We're really seeing great strides in food access for children through school lunch and school breakfast programs, as well as just making donations to the emergency food system. 1 in 2 children will be on an entitlement program like food stamps across the nation in their life. So 50% of child population is in need at some point in their life. So doing anything from making a donation, raising awareness is really going to make a great stride.
Can you recall a story or a particular family or situation that really touched you throughout your work?
Absolutely. Through our 211 Maryland United Way helpline, we have over 10,000 calls coming in each year for food assistance, particularly around the holiday times when families are really looking to save so they can celebrate the holidays with their families. During the Thanksgiving time, we helped over 3,000 families get connected to food to have a Thanksgiving meal. And we had one family in particular where they would not have had a family meal had they not gotten connected to a food service. And the little boy in the family was so thrilled. He was walking out carrying the turkey for his family and had this massive grin on his face just to be excited to looking forward to his turkey.
Bless his heart. How do people contact you?
People can follow us on Facebook or Twitter, and they can also visit our website, uwcm.org.
Good. Hopefully you get some help and people donating. Appreciate you being here.
Absolutely.
Good talking
Thank
with you. Coming up next, the Girl Scouts of Central Maryland and AARP will tell us how they are supporting Harvest for the Hungry, their food campaign. Stay with us. You're watching 11 TVO.